So here's my first thoughts on Chapter 5 Season 4 Absolute Doom, from the gameplay to the battle pass right down to the POIs. Of course, we come off the back of one of the most controversial seasons ever. Does this streak continue? And I'm sure for some, that is probably true. But this is my review, and here's what I think about Chapter 5 Season 4. But before we get into today's video, every like and every sub is the foundation of why this channel is where it is now. So thank you very much. So if you want to continue that, leave a like and sub. Let's start with the Chapter 5 Season 4 Battle Pass, which of course is the first non-exclusive pass, and any item can return 18 months after the season concludes. First page consists of Gwenpool, who I'm highly informed is not Gwen Stacy. Very solid skin, can completely remove cell shading too. Second is War Machine. What else can I say? Look at him. Just look at him. Next is Pilverine and Captain Jones. I'm going to mention these two together because these are Fortnite originals with a Marvel twist. I'm hearing a bit of confliction and a bit of disdain that this is a thing, and that because this is a Marvel collaboration season, that all the skins in the Battle Pass should be all original Marvel characters, and that these skins like Pilverine and Captain Jones should be in the item shop. My opinion is they're going to end up somewhere. It might as well be the Battle Pass, and Captain Jones is sick. His introduction in the trailer, I love it. I'm going to have to ask myself, would I have been annoyed if the whole Battle Pass was Marvel? No. But would I have been annoyed if the whole Battle Pass were Marvel / Fortnite characters? Actually, maybe. And to finish talking about the Battle Pass, Mysterio, Emma Frost and Suri make tiers 1 to 100 pretty class. Even the bonus rewards look amazing, and I can't wait to collect Dr. Doom. Or maybe he collects me because he's got some crazy stuff in his collection. So all in all, I feel giving a 10 out of 10 might be glazing, but honestly it's a goated Battle Pass. And have you used code MrJLYII when purchasing said Battle Pass? If you did, thank you. If you haven't yet, maybe buy something in the item shop if you got some V-Bucks laying around. Thank you very much. Hashtag ad, hashtag Epic Partner. And of course, being a Marvel theme, Epic Games have really gone to town on the POIs. Castle Doom must have been a mammoth task, given the dynamic levels of the POI and include the Forge as well. And it must be pretty frustrating to be a Fortnite dev because people would prefer POIs like this. But back to Castle, the main hall, the little rooms, the private quarters where Doom seems to be living. Absolutely incredible. This was an undertaking for the teams, I bet. Then add Doomstad and the Raft with its sewer system and its very detailed cells and its really nice exterior aesthetics as well. I don't think they've put a foot wrong. And the new biome has given the map real vibrancy it needed after the season we had just endured. Now, even after a few days, I feel like I have a good measure of the gameplay, and here's some points. Agree with them or disagree? Please let me know down in the comments. Now, leading up to this season, people were apprehensive about the mythics. People were concerned that last season's issues would play a hand in how Epic dealt with mythics this season. Of course, I don't have to remind you that at the start of Chapter 5 Season 3, the cars were very overpowered, and certain parts of the community were not happy. My personal view of the nerfs, they were correct, just done at the wrong time. So for the Marvel adjacent items, we have Captain America's shield, War Machine's arsenal, auto turret and hover jets, and as well as Dr. Doom's arcane gauntlets. Of course, given the fact that these are Marvel weapons, they are very powerful, but are they broken? I think facing these items on their own is manageable. Although I've had some problems fighting people with Captain America's shield. I know it's made out of vibranium, but I was facing this guy at Mount Olympus. Got a few good early shots on him. I don't even know how I got that 61 on him because he had a shield in his hand, and you will find out later I hit him again around the same time and it didn't hit him. And before you say, oh, use your AR, this is how much you have to spam that shield before it breaks animation. Now, something I haven't noticed until reviewing this footage, the auto lock does not lock on if someone's holding the shield out, which I guess kind of makes sense because you can't see them, but at the same time, I understand it for builds, but for the shield, I'm not so sure. So I think it's about 4 seconds before that animation breaks, which doesn't sound a lot, but in this scenario I just wasn't on the front foot. Grey AR, I did have a gold pump, but I've only got 100 HP. Like that Captain America shield in 0 builds must be a pain, because that should have been 60 damage there without the builds. I get him down to 3 HP at this point. What I should have done here is just jump, allowed him to hit me, and then hit a pump when the shield was coming back, because I knew I had 60 HP to give him. But I'm sure I hit him here. both occasions it looks like his shield is fully in a defensive mode. And I'm not saying this solidifies my opinion on a shield, I'm just saying for the majority of people, these early types of engagements will solidify their opinion and there'll be no moving it. Now I believe Captain America's shield has the same issue, or fun, as the Star Wars lightsabers have. You throw it past a box, if you move in front of it you will hit the player through the box, even with armored walls. But it's Captain America's shield, so it's going to be strong. But talking about things going through the builds, what about War Machine's arsenal? Now I have been on the receiving end of quite a few of those, and it's not fun. And again, I feel like this is done deliberately this season by the Fortnite devs, that if you have 2 or more of these, they're broken. And that's the point, you have a bit of War Machine's arsenal, his auto lock, and his mobility. With that being said, you can also add Doom's and Captain America's mythics into the equation, which makes Doom's and Captain America's items more stronger along with War Machine's. If you have the jetpack and Captain America's shield, you're basically unstoppable. You're hard to track, you're flying, and of course Captain America's shield has a aim lock type thing to it as well. Unlike Chapter 5 Season 3, I don't feel like these mythics are too far from where they need to be. Although me using Dr. Doom's mythics, I can't hit anything. What is this? It goes straight through him. And I wanted to test the area damage, and it seems like you have to be quite on the money. Little less know with the actual blast. Although again, if you were to partner this mythic with War Machine's jetpack, it's broken. Same with Captain America's shield. Let me not try and say the word broken. Fun? Although this is not the same mythic we see in the trailer, it's not Doom's blast. Of course, because it's not actually Dr. Doom at the castle, that's a Doom bot. So I don't know if we're going to get something else later in the season that has a actual Unibeam S-type explosion. Now, what about the rest of the items this season? Well, these micro SMGs are completely broken and need to be nerfed. They literally delete your opponents within seconds. Literally drive by your car, jump out, SMG them, and then leave. Now, I'm hearing quite a few complaints about the shotgun meta this season. We have the pump, the Gatekeeper shotgun, and of course, the new Sovereign shotgun. Now, I don't know if I learned some bad habits last season because this wasn't happening last season, but in the first few days of this season, I keep running out of bullets in the Gatekeeper and struggling to reload it. And I feel like I didn't have this issue last season. My only opinion is during the end of last season, I got used to combat too much, so I guess I have to relearn. The pump is a pump, I don't know what to say about that. But there seems to be a lot of discussion around the new Sovereign shotgun. In my opinion, it's fine. It does exactly what it says on the tin. In my opinion, it's good at close range. But situationally, I feel like the best times to use that weapon would be mid-range and not ADSing, just hip firing. It has a slower fire rate if you're ADSing. Hip firing, mid-range to short range, it's effective. Every shotgun is not going to be the pump. Fortnite has reworked the burst rifle to become the striker burst rifle, and it's very good. It has a quicker fire rate than the old one, I'm pretty sure, and it's a great addition to Fortnite. And now we talk about the most broken weapon in the game that isn't a Marvel weapon, and that is the Mythic pistol. Now, this is not a sniper, but there is insanely no bullet drop on this Mythic pistol. It seems like it's very straight over a good few hundred meters. And even the animation when you hold it is just so cool. But talking about bullet drop, obviously bullet drop remains this season, and I still don't see a problem with bullet drop. The burst rifle is very clean. If you can hit your shots, you will hit your shots. So let's try and wrap up the weapons here. If you have Dr. Doom's gauntlets with War Machine's jetpacks, very powerful. If you have Captain America's shield with the jetpacks as well, very powerful. If you have Captain America's shield with the auto lock, very powerful. But I think that's okay. I feel like over the course of this chapter, we have lost the idea of what mythics actually mean. And I feel like this conversation only comes up when the weapons don't really match anything like an AR or shotgun mythic. Like, look at the MK7. Like, I think the MK7 is more powerful than both of these items. Maybe not War Machine's explosives, maybe that's a talking point. But definitely the MK7 were more powerful in a lot of these items. It's just because it's a silly glove or a jetpack and people are like, oh no, what the hell? Let's talk about the Unvaults quickly. Striker AR, Hyper SMG, great stuff. Armored walls, oh my god, the trap slot is now actually useful for the first time in what feels like forever. Let's talk about the medallions. Now, I actually have a problem with the medallions, not Doombolt's Siphon, that's great, but Emma Frost's Reveal Medallion and Mysterio's Stealth Medallion, I think are actually terrible. When I'm in endgame, I know medallions mark your location, but Emma's Frost one literally pings and sonars your location when it's trying to ping other players. Like, I've seen it around the map, I've seen, oh well, he's near, he's sitting in the bush, which you should notice from the medallion marking you on the map as well. It's a bit more obvious when you're sonaring from a bush or from a building or from a build. It's actually kind of broken. I don't know if it's me, but the stealth one, when you're trying to reload or you're crouching and you're trying to heal, it's a bit janky. I feel both of them medallions actually put you in a worse position. Couple of miscellaneous things, not really anything bad towards the season. It would have been nice to see a better animated lobby. The fire moves, great. But maybe I should be fair to Epic devs, they have done a lot of work this season. Also, Spawn Island hasn't changed much this chapter. Now I've yapped on enough, I feel like my overall opinion of the Marvel weapons they are actually fine. Maybe a tweak here and a treat there, but it's going to be nothing like last season, or it shouldn't be anyway. I don't currently think the outcry is enough anyway. I think every so often you're going to be put in a bad position where this thing will just spam you and you will get eliminated. But guys, let me know down below what you think. I'm sure you are. Leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's been your boy, Mr. JLY. Till next time. Bye bye.